Hello guys and welcome back to another Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today we're going to show you how to make an input combo system in Unreal Engine 5. You probably know from GTA 5 there are some cheat codes where you have to press many keys at the same time for something to happen. In our case we made 3 different combo button systems. The first one is going to be Alt plus X, so if you press 2 keys that's going to happen. The second one is R2 plus X, so that's going to happen, and then we have R2 plus XX. Yep, that's going to be a video, and yeah, so let's start with it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your project settings, you're going to go into inputs, you're going to create 3 action mappings, and this action mapping is going to be your keys. In our case that's going to be R2, that's going to be L2, yeah, and that's going to be X, basically. And then assign a key to it. You can add a controller, but I'm just going to make it now with keyboard inputs. So at first you're going to get every action mapping. Oh damn, let's just rename it quickly. Let's just rename it like this. Just easier to find then. Then what you're going to do is you're going to create some variables. I just already made them, but you can just copy them. Basically, the first one is going to be is R2 pressed, is L2 pressed, performing combo, combo counter, owning character, but you don't really need those. This one, sorry, and also combo counter. You can also call this one here R2 combo counter, so it's more precise. So yeah, everything is going to be, so you compile it and save it, and of course everything's going to be on 0 and on false on default. So for our R2 we're just going to get this one here and set it, connect into here and set it on true. So if you press it, R2 is pressed, it's true, and if you release it, it's going to be false. And the same thing with the L2. I'm recording? Yep. Okay. And the same one, and set it to false. You're going to go into your XX input action, because you want to make it your R2 and L2 are depending on the X, because every combo is connected with the X basically. But you can just make also, I don't know, R2 plus L2 or L2 plus square, I don't know, like depends on you. So first we're going to get our set performing combo, and we're going to set it to true, because we're saying if we're doing this we are doing a combo basically. You're going to get a branch. We're starting with the R2 at first, so conditioning is get. You can also get a is pressed by pressing Control and then release it. Make it clean. Then you're gonna get the combo counter. You're going to check if it's equal to 0. You're gonna get another branch. Correct, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Then you're going to set your combo counter, because if we done one combo, we're going to of course increase it by 1. Then you're going to get a player character and cast to CBP sandbox character. In our case, you're going to just go cast to your character, because in my case I'm using the GASP game animation sample, so that's the name from the character in here. So that's the reason I'm casting to this one. You're just going to get a mesh from here, and then play anim montage, or just this one, play montage. Connect into here and just select any animation. I'll just take this one. Then to see if everything's working, so we can know if it's really working or not, we're going to get a print string, call it R2 plus X. We're gonna get a delay. So for example, if we want to play another anime, so we want to redo it, we have 1 second delay, of course, you know, because you don't have any delay, you can just spam it. So that's the reason we're adding a delay. Then, so we can do it again. So we reset it. We're going to set it to 0 again. And after this, our combo is finished, and our R2 is also finished. So we're going to set both to false, because after we done this, our performing combo is done, and after we done this, R2 is not being pressed anymore. So we don't need it anymore. Okay, so yeah, now you're gonna get the branch, because now we're doing the R2 plus XX. Going to go from here and from the faults and just connect into here. Then you're going to you can just copy this one. No, let's just copy this to here. We're just going to set it to 1, and then we're going to set it to 2, because we're increasing it to 2 because we're pressing it 2 times, basically. Then you just can copy this one again, same thing again, basically. Just select that animation. I don't know, let me just take this one. Then you're gonna get again a print string, so we can check if you're playing the right one. Then call it +x +x. Get again a delay. You can just press D and left click, then you can get a delay. And then just the same thing, basically. So resetting again it, so we can repeat it, and setting both to false. Now we're going to do the L2. You can just get for this the input action again, and you're just going to do the same thing, basically. So performing combo is true. Get a branch. L2 is pressed, question mark. Then get a branch again, and now we're going to use our L2 combo. Same thing, is equal to 0. If it is true, we're going to set it to 1. Make it a bit cleaner. Always keep your code clean. Then just copy those 4 things again. And select an animation. I don't know, let's take this one. And now, same thing, so oh wait, set this to 1, not to 0.2. And now again, pin string to see if we're playing the right one. So L2 plus X plus L2 plus X, exactly. Then same one, like set it to 0. After this, L2 pressed as false because we already pressed L2, and also performing combo is also going to be false then. And if you want to do, for example, L2 plus XX, just going to do the same thing as here, for example. Okay, so basically we'll go press play. So if you press L2 plus X, we're going to play animation. If I press 2, I don't know if you can hear it, it's not going to play it. And till we press X, then it's going to make it. So now if I press R2 plus X, it's going to make this animation. And if I press R2 plus XX, it's going to make this animation. So and as you can note, for example, if I press 1, 3, 3, so like R2 plus XX, it's going to make it. But you know, before this is going to play the other animation, so you just have to find a good delay between how fast the animation should play. But you gotta see for yourself how to make it. And yeah, that's basically it. I wanted to make this video because I saw a lot of not really good things, because I was working right now in a game and I wanted to make an input combo system, and I never made it before. And I was thinking, why don't I look up at YouTube and search for a tutorial? And the most tutorials are going to basically say you, I don't know, you're going to create basically a input action. You're going to create a trigger, you're going to make combo, and then you're going to just select, for example, here 2 keys, and if you do the 2 keys, you're going to play this combo. Please never make this. That's so bad. So for example, no one knows about this function basically, and no one on this whole world, every person who uses Unreal Engine doesn't use this, and that's for a reason, because it's bad. It doesn't work. Maybe it's working for one combo if you do, for example, R2 plus X, but if you're going to extend your system, for example, you have R2 plus X, then you have, for example, R2 plus circle plus X, and then you have, for example, square plus R2 plus L2, you know, it's not going to work because it's not connecting. It doesn't know when. So if you're doing it with this input system, you're basically saying like R2 plus X2 is going to make this, but what happens if there's L2? What happens if there's a square? What happens if there is a, I don't know, a triangle or something? So that's the reason don't use it, and that's the reason I made this video, because I don't find one. Of course, that's, for example, just like a simple explanation. Of course, you can extend it so much. You can then, I don't know, make more variables, for example, different keys with R2, and then, for example, you can make it with the same thing with the circle, and then you can basically say like, if you want to combo with X, then you can say like, is R2 pressed, is R2 pressed, is circle pressed, and then blah blah blah, do this animation. And for example, if you have this one, R2 plus X, then you're going to say, for example, at the end, circle is false, triangle is false, L2 is false, because these buttons are not connected to this one, you know, like kind of like that. So yeah, that's the reason I want to make this video. So yeah, I hope I could help you with the tutorial. Leave a like and subscribe there, and yeah, I see you in the next video. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.